That's Exodus 14, and I shall start beginning at the 10th verse. And when Pharaoh drew nigh, the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them. And they were sore afraid. And the children of Israel cried out unto the Lord. And they said unto Moses, because there were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us, to carry us forth out of Egypt? Is not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians? For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. I would like to speak to you from these words on today. Stand still. Stand still. Yes, when the bills were overdue. When they were about to cut off your lights. When they were about to cut off your gas. When they were about to set you out on the street. Yes, it was him that made a way out of no way. Do I have any witnesses in here? I told you it was the Lord that put the food on your table. Yes, it was him who healed your body when the doctors had given you up. Do I have anybody in here that has been healed by the Lord? But even though we acknowledge this, it doesn't seem to be enough in the face of our trials and tribulations. And it is just hard for us to stand still. It's hard for us to stand still when we hear on the news of wars and rumors with an unstable economy. Gas prices are soaring. Food prices are going up. People are losing their jobs. People are losing their homes. But this morning, I want to let you know that instead of wasting a lot of time seeking your own way out, you need to stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Yes, many of us are struggling today because we want God to bless our agenda rather than our fulfilling his agenda. We want God to okay our plans rather than us fulfilling his plans. We want God to bring us glory rather than us bringing God the glory. But we need to know that when we stand still, we can let God do the leading. Sometimes we need to slow down and just follow instructions from the Lord. It doesn't matter what folks say you ought to do. It doesn't matter what it looks like to folk, but we need to stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Tell somebody, stand still. If Moses had been doing the leading, he would have taken them on the shortest route. Yes, that's the way we are. We always are looking for the fastest, the shortest, and the easiest way to get something done. But God doesn't work. He doesn't work that way. In fact, God doesn't always work in the way that seems best for us. Instead of leading the children of Israel on the shortest route from Egypt to the promised land, he took them the long way. Tell somebody, the long way. I was able to wait on him because I heard Isaiah say, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and they shall not weary, and they shall walk and not faint. I'm talking about stand still. You see, the reason he's taking you the long way, because he wants to teach you something. Sometimes you got to sit down and shut up and listen to the Lord. Sometimes we talk too much. We go around telling our friends all our problems, and they're trying to give us advice. But you need to stand still. If you stand still, you can hear his voice. That's the problem with the church today. They can't hear his voice. But I declare unto you this morning, if you stand still, you'll hear his voice, and he'll tell you what you need to do. If he tells you to go left, then go left. Don't worry about what folk tell you to do. Worry about what God tells you to do. Tell somebody, stand still.